Alright, this comes from Tell Me Pastor. I haven't done these for like several days now, but let's go. It says, young women want me for a sugar daddy. Dear Pastor, I'm 70 years old, and you may be wondering why at this age I'm writing to you. I'm a Jamaican, spent a lot of years living abroad, as you would expect. All my children are grown. I'm worried about my country, Jamaica. So much killing is happening. The hearts of the people are wicked. Young people don't respect elders, and everybody wants money. And he says this two more times. There are three young girls who are living close to us, and two of them dress almost naked, implying what kind of moral character they have, especially in the evenings. And my housekeeper told me that they dress like that to get my attention. You see, my wife but that does not mean anything to them. These girls seem to be in their late teens or early 20s. The gardener told me that the half Indian one once told him to ask me if I didn't want a side chick, and that it didn't cost me much between the both of us. Yeah, you see where this is heading. My wife and I have been married for more than 40 years. We have two homes in America. We're planning to buy another one here in Jamaica, but we're discouraged by the crime rate, and we're like prisoners in our own country. My wife is also 70 years old. Our children discourage us from buying another home. This year now I come back to Jamaica. There's no place at Jamaica in Peace see what is happening. So basically he talks about two things. He talks about the decaying moral state that Jamaica is landing in, and also two thoughts that are they're apparently trying to campaign to be side pieces. So and so on. So basically, what my take on this is that basically is that yeah, I'm glad that this guy apparently is not really going for it, and he probably needs to like distance himself with these girls, because these girls, if he's telling the truth, because like I said, this is his account. We don't know if he made the story up or not. But the thing is, he just as basically right, this is a trick bag, because what they're hoping will happen, that if he's like one of these lecherous older men, that he's going to fall for the bait and probably take them on. And the thing is that they're not really just passing just really showing skin just because okay, that they really genuinely want this man. They know he's married and so on, and they're not really just slinging that pussy to him for free. Like they figure that okay, he like he said, they want him to be the sugar daddy. Like okay, these I'm sure these girls probably have boyfriends or baby daddies, and they figured okay, if I'm the side piece to this guy, I sling some of the pussy for him, that he's going to break me off some change. Because basically they're going to be, because if things that if he's dumb enough to fall for that trap, and basically that is basically a trick bag, that he is going to most they're going to likely extort him for money, because they'll figure okay, if I sling the pussy to him, he falls for it, I can squeeze some money out of him, and then probably, if anything, I can probably, if push comes to shove, I can blackmail, trying to tell his wife that okay, he's probably trying that he's been having affairs outside his marriage. Cause that's like a common trick of the side person, male or female. Said okay, we can do a thing, but I'll use this leverage to get what I want financially from the person having affairs, and so on. So basically, that these are those basically ladies of the night that are basically trying to entrap get this guy in an entanglement. And if he's smart, he's saying, nah, yeah, I'm good. I mean, like I say, I've been there, done that. I mean, okay, like I said, like I've sown my oats when I was much younger. Nothing really doesn't really excite me as much as it used to. So yeah, I just want to live out the rest of my golden years with my wife until I go to the go until I'm in my grave. So basically, this guy seems to be smart enough not to fall for it, because this is basically, if he takes up these girls in his offer, he's going to get entangled in a lot of trouble, because these females are basically gold diggers, and they're just trying to get this guy for the money they think he may have. And I can't really test what he's saying about Jamaica. I can say this: I can understand why, due to how Jamaica is still sliding on that slippery slope of moral depravity and moral decadence, and things unfortunately are going to get worse before they get better. I'm not saying it to be pragmatic or anything, but the thing is, until most Jamaicans realize that Jamaica is basically heading to hell in a handbasket, and enough of them try to steer the ship off away from that proverbial iceberg, Yeah, we're going to crash right into the iceberg like that Titanic and slowly sink to the bottom. But unfortunately, those who are still going to be on that ship are going to be stupid enough to not jump ship until they go under, and that's the state many Jamaicans unfortunately in. So I can understand both sides. I mean, I don't advocate that being a coward and just running away and giving up on Jamaica, but I can understand after what's happening how things are not really improving overall. You can understand why a lot of Jamaicans who are overseas basically said, yeah, I'm not coming back. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, only I'm going back is if I'm in a casket and I get buried back in my homeland. But I'm not really setting foot back in Jamaica before so on. So that's basically so I can understand that argument as well. But yeah, it's an interesting story. Whether that is real or not, who knows? But Tell Me Pastor is a goldmine of stories. So, and there's a lot of past Tell Me Pastor stories for past several days that I want to catch up on. So, anyways, this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gustafarian, Miles Productions, and Real Thoughts and Miles. Peace out.